Hello, Divine Family. We are doing the Water Sign Collective read on November 5th. So what I'm seeing so far, um, someone may have been in a situation, this is the past tense part, where they were in a connection with somebody, a love-hate connection with somebody that they probably have multiple cycles with. This person could have lived with you, or you could have lived with this person, but I'm saying this person probably lived with you. If not, they were staying with you quite a bit or just over your house, and you may have had to call the police on this person after you found out something. I do see the authorities being involved, or either there's some type of legal situation involved in this relationship or connection. This may have come as a shock to that person. They may have thought that you would have never done this, and when you called the cops on them, it bruised their ego, or water signs or cross watcher. Again, like I said, y'all have a very love-hate relationship. I feel like when this happened, if this person lived with you, you disrupted their stability by calling the cops and getting them put out. And because of that, they've had to focus on trying to make money and save money for a rainy day to find another place to stay. Or either this is you coming to the realization that, damn, by kicking this person out, they were covering some of the bills. I still see you as covering the bulk. And so now you're having to cover the bills that they were covering. And so you're focused on making money. They see you as being stress-free now at this point, living your life, doing you. You may be open to dating. This is more of a current setting here. Setting goals and being more career focused and driven. And you may be moving in silence because you don't want this person to know about it, because you know if they find out, they're going to come in and try to block what you have going on. Some of you may have met somebody towards the end of this connection anyway that had interest in you, and you may be now starting to go on dates. Some of y'all are divination abusers, getting entirely too many readings as it pertains to this connection. It could be you or your person. And that's normal because you have emotions. But the realization, the spirit is saying you need to stop because you're confusing yourself and you're giving this more focus than you're giving God and the things that you need to be focused on, like your work, your career, your money, things of that nature. And you're starting to see an impact in those areas. And you really need to be praying and meditating. God will give you the answers that you need. Yet, like, we have readings here for you, but the realization is you are equipped with all the tools that you need to get the answers that you need and to go after what you want. You might be replaying memories with this person in your mind. If not, this is definitely your person, upset about the fact that you let them go or walked away from them. I just want to confirm that they are learning a karmic lesson and that this was a karmic situation. You may be noticing online, if you have any type of public platform online or a public page, even if you don't have a public page, if you're putting up posts, you may see someone, notice that someone's putting cyberbullying you and putting cryptic messages under your post or inboxing you mean things, and it may play with your ego a little bit. And it's so that it's this person pretty much trying to deter other partners away from you, or trying to interrupt whatever you have going on. And it's because they're blocking. They're putting energy back on you because of the action that you took against them. If you did put them out or call the cops on them in any way, they're definitely being nosy. They're trying to get the inside scoop. And I do see this as a masculine energy that is doing this to a feminine energy, or if it's the same sex, there is a very strong masculine energy that's doing this to their partner. You're now starting to see their true colors. You may have blocked this person. If you block this person, they are having someone watch your page. They may have access to your pages, so be mindful of that. You might want to delete their friends off, but I feel like this is somebody that you don't know that they're asking to look this up potentially, and they want to come in and pretty much kiss your ass to get you back on the same page as them. And they may even, if y'all were living together or whatever, or have been in a long-term commitment, they may say, hey, okay, I'm going to give you what you want. You want marriage, that's what I'm going to give you. I want you back. But they are learning a karmic lesson, so the offer is somewhat genuine. But of course, if they were living with you, it has a lot to do with their stability as well. Either way, I see this masculine energy having regrets for whatever they did to hurt you, water signs or cross watchers. This masculine energy could be a brown steel tall male that's very athletically built. They're probably athletically built, and they might have tattoos. They may have a goatee or a beard. They may be bald headed. They don't have to be, but they have some type of facial hair, brown skin, dark skin. It could be any anything, but I do see somebody with a beard, mustache setup. This person could be Indian, this person could be Irish, this person could be Hispanic and Latino, Black. It doesn't matter. This is what I'm seeing. You see that you may see this person to be someone that's dangerous when they're upset, and this could have really triggered them, which might have triggered the police coming. This person could be a construction worker, or a janitor, or may have some type of could even be an attorney, or either a lawyer had to get involved in this situation somewhere. Okay. You could be a designer, you could like designing things or whatever, but I see you being heartbroken over this situation. They are fearful that you're going to get into a new romance. You may have felt like they robbed you from true love and happiness, and also robbed you from, they may have taken from you money from you, where you could have been saving money. You feel like you wasted a lot of money and lost a lot of money dealing with this person, because you may have helped them with things. You may also feel like, that you may have found out about things that they were doing in the past, which may have triggered you cutting your losses with this person. And people around them, say if y'all went out for whatever reason, you may have crossed some people that were smiling in your face, or are trying to be friendly to you in public, and then you may have found out that these people really didn't like you, or they knew things about your person, and were being fake with you and really laughing at you behind your back because of the things that your person was doing. Pretty much saying like, oh, she's stupid or he's stupid for dealing with this person, because really this person ain't in love with them. They only with him for money, and I'm messing with this person. That type of ordeal. They might have brought people around you that they were sleeping with, and pretty much made you look bad or made you look naive. And they probably lied to these people about you. That's also what I'm getting. I'm seeing this person having bad habits. Now, everybody doesn't do drugs, but on the card, of course, you see where it has crack cocaine user. I'm not going to say that everybody's doing that. What I'm going to say is some people smoke weed, some people drink. I see that this person overindulges when they go out.
How do you spell elephant?
Sorry about that, y'all. I am recording and my child just walked in, so please ignore that. But this person overindulges in drinking, or possibly smoking, or any other substance, and they could have gotten locked up over it. So say, for example, if someone's partying and was overindulging in drinking, they might have gotten locked up for a DUI. And this could have happened while they were with you, or you may not know about this. Or you may find out about this after you've walked away from this person. But either way, everything that's happening in this person's life, it was a death to their ego for sure. And they're starting to have some type of spiritual awakening about the reality of who they are and how they have been showing up for you, or their lack thereof. And they're in a period of reflection. And you're in a place where it's just too late to be sorry, okay? You feel like this person is very shady, but they're also seeing you as shady because they never thought that you would leave them. Okay, they see you as living in the moment. You guys may be bumping heads if this person has found a way to contact you and you haven't blocked them. Y'all may be bumping heads, or y'all were commonly bumping heads in a relationship since this was a love-hate relationship. If this is not the case, you might have found out about a third party. The third party may have confronted you, or you confronted the third party, and you and the third party are having a conversation and bumping heads. Either way, you are fucked up over this situation, water signs or cross watcher, and you have chosen to detach yourself. You see this person as a fake flexor because they were attached to you. If this person lived with you or commonly was with you and you were helping them and supporting them financially in any way, they were able to obtain a facade in public, but you knew the reality of their finances. So I'm seeing this person as somebody that acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, and shows off quite often in public. And I see this person being upset because you disrupted their ability to do that. And now they're having to work extra hard to make money to cover these expenses, and they really don't have it. I see them digging up dirt on you. If you're going to court for any reason, which I do see legal issues here, they're looking up evidence. They're trying to find evidence, documentation, papers, especially if you're trying to take anything from them or claim ownership over anything, especially if it pertains to a child. They're trying to look for any evidence that they can to get what they want out of the judge, okay? So be careful of that. And they're looking up things online, so be careful about what you're posting. And I see you, that's why you're moving in silent, because I feel like you know this, water signs or cross watchers. They're getting as much information as they can, and when they get to court, the things that they say, or if they have an attorney, because I see a lawyer, I feel like you're going to need an attorney. Bring an attorney forward, because they may have one. It's going to shock you, and it's going to make you feel like, wow, this person is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I never knew them at all. Even if you were with them for years off and on, I never knew this person at all. This person may have bad credit, known as the fake flexor. This person might even end up unemployed as his karma, as his or her karma, or this person may have been unemployed when you kicked them out or walked away from them. Either way, I see you as being unfazed. I see you as being completely unfazed. You do not care, didn't flinch not one thing when you found out if someone came to you and told you, or if it was them that told you. It didn't shake you, it didn't move you at all. And you rejected them, and that's exactly how they feel rejected. Again, confirming that there are some legal issues, or somebody might be going to court to fight for something with court matters, and there might be some delays with paperwork or dealing with the authorities, especially with everything that's going on with shutdowns and things of that nature. But I see the divine feminine coming to the realization that this person that they had themselves attached to isn't shit. Like, at this point, they're a wolf in sheep clothing, they ain't shit. And now you're starting to meditate and pray more. And get into the Bible, read scripture and things of that nature. You see this person as a Jezebel, or you found out that this person was sleeping around, or they may accuse you of messing with somebody else because you finally let go of them and walked away. They might have tried to trap you in this situation, or this person may find out that somebody tried to trap them, like a third party. And you may view them as a crazy ex. They may try to, like, say if y'all slip up and deal with each other, they might try to signify you as a psychotic or crazy ex that won't let go. And you see them as very hooked on you. They tried to, you may find out that you were put into a love triangle, which signifies that you were bumping heads with this person, and which ultimately drove you to reject this person and ghost them. They may have even ghosted you at some point in the connection over time and ignored you. And when you did that, you kind of put the energy back on this person. I see this person trying to come in and give you love messages to try to rekindle this. You're going to view them as an obsessed lumber, very clingy. They might have been very controlling in the connection, even though they weren't the breadwinner. They are very karmic. This is a karmic connection, again, like I said, and they were prepared to marry you for money. They were going to marry you for stability. They're going to come in and try to sweet talk you, and they're also going to try to force their way back into your life. So water signs, be very careful about this person. They want to win by any means necessary, whether that's the court case or this relationship. This person, you may have children with this person. Again, this person might be a construction worker, janitor, or whatever. But I know one thing, this karmic does not want you to move on with anybody else. Something may have happened around Halloween. I'm not sure. That may be relevant to you. And I feel like if you haven't talked to this person or seen this person, they're going to come to you soon. And I see this as the divine masculine coming to you soon. But they see you as running away from this connection. I want you to be sensible. Some of you might be on a diet, maybe really working on your stuff, might start to look really good. You may see this person as being very ignorant, and be careful because somebody might be pregnant, because I do see a sonogram, or somebody getting a sonogram for some reason. Okay, so water signs, that is what I'm seeing for you. We could dig a little further later, and I'll put it in some per sign reading soon, so be on the lookout. If you need a personal reading, please go to my profile, hit the email button, and you can make your payment via Cash App. If you need PayPal, just email me. If you would like to join us for our live, we go live twice a day, 7 a.m. or either 7:30 a.m. to 9, and then 7 p.m. to 10. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you.